Episode 7 of 7. You're graduating into an AI economy. Here's how to compete. AI is changing the workplace, and graduating with a degree doesn't guarantee that you'll know how to navigate what's coming. This final episode brings the series together with a practical strategy for becoming more adaptable, building useful skills, using AI without depending on it, and creating a career that can evolve as technology changes. You're listening to Episode 7, the final episode of our 7-part series about college, careers, and the future of work in the age of artificial intelligence. We've talked about AI changing entry-level jobs. We've talked about becoming AI useful instead of AI proof. We've talked about what you should build before graduation. We've talked about choosing your career. And we've talked about what to do if nobody wants to hire you immediately. Now let's bring everything together. Because you don't need to predict exactly what the job market will look like 10 years from now. You need a strategy for dealing with whatever happens next. Let's talk about it. 1. Accept that the workplace is changing. The first step is accepting reality. AI is changing work. Some tasks will disappear. Some jobs will shrink. Some jobs will change. And new opportunities will appear. You don't need to panic about that. But you also shouldn't pretend nothing is happening. The students who ignore AI completely could find themselves struggling to catch up later. Your goal isn't to predict every change. Your goal is to become adaptable enough to handle change. 2. Stop thinking your degree is your career. Your degree is one part of your career. It isn't your entire identity. You might graduate with a degree in one subject and eventually work in an area you never expected. You might use your degree differently from the way you imagined. You might learn new skills. Change industries. Start a business. Freelance. Work with technology that doesn't exist yet. That's okay. Your career isn't a single decision you make at 20. It's something you continue building. 3. Build your professional foundation. If you're still in college, start with the basics. Understand your subject. Build practical experience. Create projects. Learn to communicate. Learn to solve problems. Develop relationships. And learn the technology that's changing your industry. Don't wait until graduation. The earlier you start, the more you can build. 4. Become comfortable with AI. You don't need to become obsessed with every new AI tool. You need to become comfortable using the technology. Learn how to research with it. Learn how to brainstorm with it. Learn how to analyze information with it. Learn how to automate repetitive tasks. Learn how to improve your workflow. But always check the output. AI can be incredibly useful. And it can also be confidently wrong. Your job is to know the difference. 5. Keep your human advantage. Don't spend so much time learning AI that you forget to develop yourself. Learn how to communicate. Learn how to listen. Learn how to work with people. Learn how to make decisions. Learn how to handle disagreement. Learn how to understand customers. Learn how to lead. Learn how to take responsibility. Technology can change incredibly quickly. Human problems don't disappear just because technology improves. 6. Build proof of what you can do. Remember what we talked about earlier. Don't graduate with only a degree. Graduate with evidence. Projects. Experience. A portfolio. Internships. Research. Published work. Real results. Anything that demonstrates your ability. When someone asks, "What can you do?" you shouldn't have to give them a theoretical answer. You should be able to show them. 7. Learn to learn. This could become one of the most valuable skills you develop. Because the tools you learn today might not be the tools you're using 5 years from now. The software will change. The technology will change. The job descriptions will change. So don't just memorize one system. Learn how to understand new systems quickly. When a new tool appears, don't immediately ask, "Do I need this?" Ask, "What can this do? Could this improve my work? What are its weaknesses? How could someone in my profession use it?" That mindset will keep you moving. 8. Don't wait for your employer to train you. Your employer should help you grow. But don't make your entire future dependent on company training. Keep learning outside of work. Read. Experiment. Take courses. Build projects. Talk to professionals. Test new tools. Stay curious. If you make learning part of your normal life, you're less likely to become obsolete when your workplace changes. 9. Build relationships before you need them. Your career isn't just about what you know. It's also about who knows you. Build genuine professional relationships. Talk to people. Help people. Ask questions. Stay connected with former classmates. Keep in touch with lecturers. Connect with people you've worked with. Don't only contact someone when you're desperate for a job. Build relationships before you need them. 10. Have a backup plan. This doesn't mean expecting failure. It means being realistic. What happens if your industry slows down? What happens if your first career doesn't work out? What other skills could you use? Could you freelance? Could you work in another industry? Could you learn another specialization? Could you start something yourself? You don't need 10 backup plans. But having 1 or 2 alternatives can make uncertainty less frightening. 11. Build your own career insurance. Think about what makes you difficult to replace. It's not one magical skill. It's the combination. Your degree. Your industry knowledge. Your ability to communicate. Your practical experience. Your ability to use AI. Your judgment. Your relationships. Your adaptability. Put those together. That's your career insurance. 12. Create your next 12 months. Don't leave this episode thinking, okay, I need to prepare for the future. That's too vague. Make it specific. Over the next 12 months, learn one AI skill that's relevant to your career. Build at least one serious project. Get practical experience. Improve your CV. Create or improve your portfolio. Talk to professionals in your industry. Apply for opportunities before you think you're completely ready. And keep learning. You don't have to transform your entire future this week. You just need to keep moving forward. 13. Don't let fear make your decisions for you. You might be scared. That's understandable. You might look at AI and think, what if everything changes before I even get started? But don't let that fear make you abandon everything you've worked toward without thinking carefully. And don't let it convince you that there's nothing you can do. There is. You can learn. You can adapt. You can build. You can experiment. You can change direction when you need to. You have more control than you might think. 14. The final message. If you've listened to all 7 episodes, here's what I want you to remember. You don't need to know exactly what the future of work will look like. Nobody does. You don't need to find the one career that AI can never touch. You don't need to become an expert in every AI tool. And you don't need to have your entire life figured out before graduation. What you need is a foundation. Your degree. Real experience. Practical skills. AI literacy. Human skills. Professional relationships. And the ability to keep learning. The future might be unpredictable, but being adaptable gives you options. So don't sit around waiting to find out whether AI is going to take your future. Start preparing for the future you want. Learn the technology. Understand your profession. Build something. Meet people. Keep improving. And when the workplace changes, change with it. Don't try to predict the future. Prepare yourself for it.